Welcome. I want to talk to you about throwing pots. That does not mean throwing them across the room. It means making a pot on a potter's wheel from a lump of clay. The word to throw in English used to mean to turn, and that's what you do with a lump of clay. You center it, and then it spins, it turns rapidly on the wheel, and you put your fingers down through it, through the lump, and open it up. Initially it begins to look like a donut, and then you draw the walls up, making sure that you don't put it off center. Difficult to get it centered initially, and very easy to decenter it. So you have to get a sensitivity in your hands. You draw the walls of the pot up into a cylinder, and then by varying the pressure inside and out, you can form the shape. You can make it narrow by pushing it with as many fingers as you have free, by choking it a little from the top. And it's a magical thing to do. It's a magical thing to watch. And it was what captivated me the first time I saw a potter making a pot on the wheel. Because things that are rigid normally, cups and mugs and jugs and the like, the rigid things that keep their shape, to see them changing shape is like a piece of magic. It captivates you, draws you in. And what is different about this kind of making is that it's different from any other kind of making that we involve ourselves with. Making is usually a process of addition or subtraction. If you were making a wall, if you were building a wall, you would do it by adding brick to brick. Building a house, likewise, you add rafters, windows, every part is added. Or if you were sculpting a piece of stone or clay, it would be a matter of subtraction. So most making is by addition or subtraction. But this kind of making on the wheel is different. It's by transformation. You have the same amount of clay from start to finish, but you transform the shape of it. Now, I thought that is much closer to a kind of human change. That's how human beings change. You have the same old lump of clay, just old me, and something has to be transformed in me. The commercial world will tell me, if you add something to yourself, if you buy our product, then you'll change, you'll be different. Or I might think, if I can get rid of this or that, if I can get rid of this person, or this situation, or this task, if I could just get rid of something, I would be fine. That's the way we would spontaneously think about change. But real change is always transformation. The same circumstances, the same people around you, the same challenges before you, the same you, the same forces and talents that you have, and yet from that very combination of things that you have, transformation can happen. So throwing a pot on the wheel is like a parable of human change and transformation, and it's endlessly engrossing. I found that if I spend a day making pots on the wheel, it's so easy to meditate in the evening. You begin to say, what was the problem? It's because we've been drawn together, and there's a kind of concentration that comes from doing that, and it's very exciting to do. And we'll talk some more later. Thank you.